This podcast is part of the Big Heads Media Podcast Network. Go to bigheadsmedia.com for more great podcasts.
Hello, and welcome to Boy Meets World. We're your hosts. I'm Kyle. That's Steven across the table from me with that banana peach concoction.
Hello.
Yeah. Did you make that in a bullet?
It's a, was it like a Ninja Pro or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like where you push it down and it spins, right?
I mean, you don't have to continuously hold it down, no.
Oh, you don't?
Like a push, turn.
Oh, and then hit the button.
The push, turn is the activation.
I got you. Okay.
No buttons.
All right. Is it pretty smooth, though?
It's fine, yeah.
Okay.
It's like a $90 fucking blender, so.
It's got to be good, right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, I got like a $25 one around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I'm lucky if anything gets blended. So this week we're covering episode 11 from season 3 of Boy Meets World, titled City Slackers.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you think of it?
It's during all my rewatches, this is one of the ones that I look at as a little
Yeah. Could have been something. I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
What would change it for you? What would make it better?
Just that, I don't know now I think about it. Wow, you really put me in a corner over here.
I'm sorry.
Calling me out like that. But no, it's that sitcom episode, we get out of the city. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
It could have been like funnier, I guess, or more funny.
More like City Slickers, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not a Billy Crystal fan.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Think he's weird looking?
I think he's weird looking. I think he sounds weird. I don't trust him.
Is it the eyes?
It's something there. I don't know, but I could watch Monsters Inc. all day.
Mm-hmm.
Be fine with it. He's in that.
You're going to have to see him. So
I guess that's what it is. Yeah, I just see a little green man with his voice, and I'm like, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what Billy Crystal should look like.
So the scary green monster.
Yeah.
Was better looking
than Billy Crystal.
Okay.
Yeah. Analyze This was okay. He was in that, right?
Oh, yeah. Analyze This and that was pretty fantastic, in my opinion.
Yeah. Those are good movies.
Yeah.
I was a little kid, and I appreciated that movie.
Mm-hmm. I like Slickers. They're fun.
Yeah. 1 and 2?
Yeah.
I want to say I've caught some of 2. Isn't that the one where they got to suck out the poison?
I watched this recently. You'd think I would remember, but of course I don't. I think 2 is...
That's when they're looking for gold, right?
I think so, because it's like a memorial kind of trip in a way, almost, because the older fella died or whatever, right, in the first one, or he just died in the beginning of the second one. I can't remember.
I'm not sure. Who all's in it? Because it's not just Billy Crystal. There's
Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, and who's the third one?
I don't know, but if there's only 3, they did the sequel with 2 of them.
I think they're all in it again, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, like the first time, it's the old guy that's like at the farm, I think. They go there and then he kind of teaches them the ropes.
I got you. So he wasn't necessary for this story. That's just to bring them together.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay.
Daniel Stern, Billy Crystal, and you gotta look it up. Now it's gonna bug me.
I'll look it up. You want to open up the show real quick while I'm looking that up?
Yeah, I'll give it my best shot here. I guess first, I don't know, do you want to apologize?
For what?
For 310.
I thought we were going to redo it after this.
Yeah, it was still late, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about 310 being late. I guess. I got to look this up real quick.
You tell me to be more sincere. Good Lord.
Yeah, so sorry about episode 310.
There you go. Much better.
Really apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Mondo remorse.
had some technical issues. So
Yeah.
hopefully, Rode, if you're listening, love to get some of your equipment. Maybe that would help out.
Yeah. I think we need a sound guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
We need like a sound guy / Jamie Joe Rogan Experience where we can be like, yo, pull that up so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, feed us some knowledge.
So we need like a screen and everything as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might start putting it on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Get some astronaut suits.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. But
Does he do that?
he has here recently. He's got a NASA suit.
Interesting.
So I guess that's what happens when you're a millionaire and you smoke weed and DMT all day and you know, fucking submit people at night. I don't know.
Right.
Oh, that guy was Bruno Kirby, by the way.
The older gentleman?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I just saw the title.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'll look it up real quick for you. Don't worry. Billy Crystal plays Mitch Robbins.
Yeah.
Jack Palance is, I guess, the older guy there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he plays Curly Washburn.
Yeah.
Bruno Kirby played Ed Ferrillo.
I have no fucking idea who either of those names are.
Me neither. Daniel Stern played Phil Berquist.
Mm-hmm.
And then Patricia Wedding. She was in a bunch of stuff, too. Played Barbara Robbins. So, there you go.
I guess I just don't know the third guy.
Yeah.
I like Daniel Stern, though. I like Daniel Stern.
What else was he in?
Well, I mean, Home Alone.
Oh, that's right. He's the guy with the beard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hangs out with Joe Pesci.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Bushwhacked. You ever see that one?
Yeah, I have. That was all right.
Yeah.
Let me look at Daniel Stern real quick. This might just turn into
Good shit.
holy shit, man. He looks like
There's also in Chud. If you ever seen Chud.
that
Good.
sounds disgusting. Chud.
That's good.
Yeah. He was a Rookie of the Year, too. Did you see that?
Who's in that?
I think it's like a Little League movie. I don't remember. But yeah, Daniel Stern. He looks like Don Quixote right here. Now he's got that crazy Spaniard goatee and mustache thing going on.
Really?
Yeah. Looks like you put like a fucking coffee filter around his neck. Look like you could do Shakespeare or something.
Okay. Any more on Daniel Stern?
No, I'm good. He's a tall motherfucker. 6'4".
No, I'm good. Here's more details.
Yeah. So we open up this show with we are in the Matthews kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I think the boys are harping on Feeney.
Cory, Sean, they're chilling. Sean goes on about, hey, you know what's so great about hanging out in your fucking house? It's because there's no Feeney.
Yep.
And lo and behold, there's Feeney at the door.
Yep. Speak of the devil.
Yeah. Well, not Alan.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Feeney, yeah.
Feeney.
And there he is. And he comes in. Well, Cory's like, hey, you know, it's cool, man. He's all right. He doesn't bring that school shit to home,
Yeah.
you know.
He leaves work at work,
Yeah.
Sean.
And they open up the door. And first thing he says is like, hey, you guys fucking studying for this test or whatever?
Better be bitches.
Yeah. And we see Sean, and he has his book, and it's still all wrapped up, never opened, because he wants top dollar on the resale.
Yeah, he's going to sell it back.
Yeah.
Smart boy. Subjective.
Street smart, perhaps.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But no book smarts whatsoever.
No, I mean, he hasn't opened it.
Yeah.
How could he be?
Just, you know. But Feeney's here to give Amy a anniversary present.
Well, it's her birthday, but...
Oh, her birthday? Oh, sorry. I thought it was their anniversary. Is that weird?
What?
Like, giving her a birthday present?
I don't think so.
No?
They've probably been neighbors forever, friends.
Okay.
They taught, or he's taught, or principled.
His children.
All their kids.
Yeah, all their children.
So
not more
they've
than...
probably known each other for, what, at least 17 years at this point.
Oh, okay. I just thought it was a little weird. I was like, Feeney's trying to move in on Amy. Or I guess it could be, you know, as we learn later in the episode, maybe he's remembering his wife around this time. So
Maybe.
yeah, it was their anniversaries, right?
That's when he got the watch, yeah.
No, okay. All right. So anyways, yeah, gives Amy, I guess, what is it, a pair of earrings?
It's a key to the cottage.
No. It's something else. he gave. It was in the box.
No.
It wasn't the keys.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
The house, why would the key end up there?
We just fucking watched it. He gave her something. And Alan came down. He's like, "Hey, George, how you doing?" He's like, "Pretty good, Alan. Oh, by the way, on top of that, here's the key to the cabin. Figured you guys could use it as a romantic weekend in the Poconos."
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 gifts.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Well, now it's getting weird. There's too many gifts.
Well, he gave the other one to both of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, what the fuck's Alan need a present for? It's not his birthday.
The cabin. She gonna go up there alone? Like, here you go. Come sit in this cabin by yourself.
Yeah.
If
he's trying to make a move on it.
I mean, if you want to be fucking crazy, Amy, you could turn the electric on.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
All right, well, I don't know. I'm not buying it.
Okay. You don't have to buy it. There was 2 presents. It's documented on footage.
We'll have to rewatch it.
In the Disney vault right now. Is this coming to Disney Plus when it comes out?
That's what I hear, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hopefully it's a little restored.
Yeah, they should definitely update it.
Yeah.
At least to 720 and fit the screen.
Yeah.
Letterbox that shit.
Give it all right. Hopefully I can get a really cheap account. Wink, wink.
Yeah. Well, I think it's already pretty cheap though, isn't it? Like $7.
Well, I mean, same could be said about all the streaming things, but I don't want to pay for them.
HBO Plus is like $15.
Well, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's only one channel.
It's true.
I mean,
it's not inaccurate.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I guess it's the quality you're paying for. Because you get, what was it you got?
Game of Thrones, dude.
Yeah,
fucking sick ending.
You know, that's why it's not 20. They had to bring the value down somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But you get that, and you get Studio Ghibli's entire library.
What?
Yeah, it's like an anime thing.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I would say the most famous anime studio.
Never heard of it.
Spirited Away. Kiki's Delivery Service. My Neighbor Totoro.
Nope.
I think I said that right. I'm probably butchering it. Did I say Spirited Away?
I believe it was the first one.
Princess Mononoke, I think, was done there. Howl's Moving Castle. Still not ringing a bell to you?
Mm-mm.
So we're in the Matthews household.
Yeah, and apparently Feeney gave Amy 2 gifts.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to find this suspicious.
Okay. Because giving her 1 gift for her personal use is totally unsuspicious. Giving her a gift that her and her husband can, enjoy. That's open to speculation right there.
Well, like he really wants them to go fuck or something? That's kind of weird.
Yeah. He's like, you know what? I'm getting ready to sell that. Ruin that motherfucker, Alan. Ruin it.
So Sean and Cory head outside because Sean dropped his book. Looked a lot like throwing it, but...
Yeah, he was like, oops, I seem to have misplaced my book. Cory, you know the terrain. Help me locate it. And Cory was like, yeah, I know the tundra.
Whatever that voice was all over the place.
Thank you.
At first it was like Count Chocula or something, and then... Or maybe the Count or something.
Well, Stephen, that's because I've been partaking in our newest sponsor, White Claw.
Yeah.
Hard seltzer. There's no law when the White Claw is involved. Or what's the saying? I don't even know.
I don't drink it. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I feel like I'm late to the game here on this stuff.
Mm-hmm. What are you, a teenage girl?
I guess, yeah. Basic bitch right here. I was about to throw out my last name because it's like Triple B, but Triple B. But
what is it?
Bosanovich.
Ah.
Yeah. Kyle Basic Bitch Bosanovich.
So Cory and Sean head outside, find that fucking book, because Sean has to go sell it, so can't lose it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I wouldn't have thrown it if I was him, though.
No.
You're going to tear the plastic,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just screwed. Then you're going to have to read it, and you might pass your exam. Do you want that kind of thing?
You might fuck up here, yeah.
Yeah.
So Sean has something, a little surprise for Cory.
Yeah.
They're going to spend a weekend alone in the cabin.
Yeah. What he did was he took the... See, when Feeney gave him the key, right? They were like, well, Feeney, This is Alan speaking. Because he calls him Feeney. He doesn't call him George or anything like that, you know.
Of course.
But he's like, I already made plans for her birthday. He's like, well, hang on to the key till next weekend. Because I'm not going to sell it till you guys get your, you get to do your getaway and stuff. Sean takes the key and he's like, hey, Cory, guess what, man? I got this key right here. It's going to be snow. That means skiing. That means snow bunnies.
What's that mean?
I guess he wanted to hang out with, like, female skiers.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, boy. So, yeah.
You're just fucking deflated from that? Like,
yeah, a little bit. This is the beginning. I guess the very beginning was kind of a slight hint of where this storyline is going. Because he has the key, and they get to talking about doing that, and it's going to piss off Feeney.
right.
And then Sean is kind of all about it, because for some reason, this episode in particular, it's all about Feeney not liking Sean, or so he thinks, and whatever.
Feeney's really burning Sean with biscuits this episode.
And now we're going to jump to the school.
Yep.
And we see that Sean has purchased the tickets for the bus. They get to go to the cabin.
Yep.
It's all going to work out, except for they don't know how to ski. But that's okay because they go to school and they don't learn. So, it all works out.
Yeah. Sound logic. 100%. Can't argue that.
Break down this Eric Turner conversation for me.
So Eric comes up to Turner. He's like, hello, Mr. Turner. Do I know you from somewhere? And Turner's like, yeah, you're in my English Lit class. He's like, oh. So I saw you speaking with so-and-so over there. What's her name?
I have no idea.
The girl. It's a girl that Eric's interested in. We don't need her name for the purpose of this story. And he's like, I was wondering what your relationship was with her. And Turner looks at him and he goes, she's a student in my class too. He's like, oh, that's great. So I was wondering if you could give me some advice on dating her. She seems to be of the jock persuasion. I don't have any sports. What do you think my best course of action is here, Mr. Turner? And Turner just looks at me like, I'm not needed in this conversation, Mr. Matthews. I'm going to go in here and work on my lesson plan. You got some shit to figure out. Eric's like, great. Thanks for your time.
This was probably my favorite part of this episode.
Yeah, because you don't ever see them interact. So it's just Turner's like, I cannot put up with this bullshit like Feeney does.
Yeah.
So
I like how it opens and Eric's walking over to Turner. And Turner says, what is it? And he says, it's me, Eric. Cory's older brother.
ridiculous.
So we're definitely seeing the shades of idiot on Eric
and more as we go. Wait. We are cranked up to 7. Once we get to 11, I will be a happy camper.
11.
Thank you. I knew what I did there. I meant to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like that band.
What band?
That rocks.
Counting Crows?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was thinking, they got the fucking movie.
Black Crows.
There you go. Exactly.
Yardbirds.
Yep.
Jayhawks.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, give me another one.
That's all I got.
The Commodores. I'm out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
That went on way longer than it should have.
So, Eric makes his way to said lady.
Yeah.
She's into jocks, as we heard.
Mm-hmm.
He is not one, but he has worn one. So this should work out tremendously.
I mean, that wasn't a deal breaker to her. She ends up going with him to the Chubbies.
Yeah, so they end up at Chubbies. And we discover that Eric is a pool master.
Yep. Yeah, his question to her is, so do you follow pool? She's like, not at all. He's like, great, I'm a master.
Mm-hmm. So they go onto the table there, and he's going to show off his skills, but Frankie and Joey come over and they're like, hey, what the fuck? We were about to use this table.
Yeah.
So we got to play for it. And this turns into quite the game of pool.
Yeah, we're led to believe that Frankie is a pro because he has his own stick.
Yeah. And he pulls it out, he fucking screws it together, and Joey's like, yeah, you're so in trouble.
Yeah. Eric's thinking, I might as well just, stick that pool stick up my ass because I'm about to get fucked at some pool right now.
Yeah.
But
the girl wants to see it.
Yeah.
She wants to see the master at work.
Show him, Grandmaster. Eric.
And then we see Cory and Sean, and they arrive at the cabin, and they're very cold.
Yep. They just, the ranger brought them up there, right?
Can you speak like they were when they were cold?
Thank you, Mr. Ranger. Thank you. Oh.
That sounds like something else. I can't
Very
quite
cool,
put
Mr.
my
Ranger.
finger on it.
Do you have Pepsi in the fridge, Mr. Ranger? Ranger-san.
And we're canceled.
No, listen. I didn't do that shit. They did.
I don't know if that was what they were going for.
Well, that's how I heard it. Okay?
I'm tired of your fake outrage.
I'm not outraged. I'm just stating to you that we should not be the ones canceled. Boy Meets World should have been the ones canceled.
Well, they were, so it's okay.
Okay. Because of the cold reception that they gave to the Asian community.
Hashtag
Woken warrior. Woken, not token. Yeah. Hashtag woken Busanovich over here.
All right, so let's take a time out and learn a little bit about MyBookie. Kyle, tell us about it.
MyBookie, absolute best online betting experience you can get. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can place bets. There isn't another sports book on the planet that gives you the experience that MyBookie does. Okay, you can bet on anything you want, Steven. All across the spectrum of U.S. pro and college sports, which include National Football League, National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League.
Why don't you just say NBA and
I was trying to sound smart. Alright, so basically, NFL, NCAA, NBA, MLB, NHL, all the way to golf, tennis, even NASCAR if that's your thing.
Hey.
Yeah.
They have wrestling?
I didn't see wrestling on there,
okay.
but it could be on there someday. You never know. They offer all kinds of wager types, which like straight bets, parlays, teasers, buying and selling points, if bets, and action wagers. Their lines are displayed in American, fractional, or decimal odds. Plus, offer terrific initial and reload bonuses and promotions galore.
And here's a promotion for you. If you go to mybookie.ag and you use our promo code LATEFEES, that's LATEFEES, late fees. You do that right now, MyBookie is going to double your first deposit. So you put in $1,000, they're going to match the $1,000. That doubles your initial deposit, and you can use it on all your favorite teams, sports, what have you.
MyBookie accepts Bitcoin, credit cards, Visa, and MasterCard, as well as deposits via person-to-person money transfers, cashier checks, and bank wires. They can process withdrawals in less than 24 hours via Bitcoin and have multiple other payout options. Professional English-speaking customer service agents are waiting to assist you.
Awesome.
That's right, they do not outsource to other countries.
You know I have a problem, so you know I'm going to mybookie.ag. I'm typing in that promo code, late fees. I'm going to get the hookup. You should too.
Definitely.
Hi, I'm Mark, and I'm one of the hosts of Massive Late Fee. Do you remember Blockbuster? Well, we do, and we racked up a lot of late fees there. That's why we're glad there's things like Netflix, Hulu, and Blockbuster has died, mostly because of us. We cover streaming shows and pretty much whatever we want. Join us every Thursday as we talk TV and movies on Massive Late Fee. You can find us at Massive Late Fee on Twitter, Massive Late Fee on Facebook. You can email the show at massivelatefee@gmail.com, and you can find us at MySpace, Massive Late Fee. Massive Late Fee, the best podcast we can think of.
And they're very cold, and they're hanging out with Ranger, I don't even remember, Mark?
Maybe? I keep wanting to call him Ranger Rick, but I know that's not his name. Yeah. It's Ranger Mark.
Yeah. And they're not quite getting their story correct to Mr. Ranger here.
Yeah, which one of you two are Beanie's nephew? And they both answer like, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I am.
We both are.
Yeah, we both kind of are in a way, same dad. And
We're brothers, cousins.
And the ranger guy totally understands. He's like, dudes, I'm from a mountain people family. I totally get it.
Yeah.
Which now he is taking shots at our native people in Kentucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Just open season just to make fun of whoever you want on this show.
Got a lot of incest in your family?
I bet you do too.
Are you triggered?
Considering that you are related to everyone in our hometown.
I am?
In some way, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, aren't you?
I don't think so.
Like Strattons everywhere?
There's a lot of those.
Yeah, and you're like related to all of them?
A good portion.
Majority of them?
Yeah. Well, I have to go think some things over now.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we get a little warning from Ranger Mark, whatever his name is, about Grady's axe.
Yeah. Just make sure you lock your doors tonight. Otherwise you'll wake up with a skull of Grady's axe in it.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say their skulls, though.
Yeah. Just a skull beside them.
Yeah.
With an axe in it.
Yeah.
Which would be scary enough, I would imagine.
Yeah. They wake up and they're terrified. They go in the kitchen. Grady's making them breakfast. Like, oh, hi. I just like to make this trip memorable for everyone.
So do you recall the story of Grady and his axe?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you know it?
He caught somebody with his lady, I think, and fucking chopped him up into pieces and then killed himself. Something like that.
Oh, wow. That's dark.
Yeah. And then Cory has a question of like, well, if he killed himself, how does he come back and scare us? And the ranger's like, oh, well, I never thought about it like that. Which kind of just throws like a whole problem into like any horror movie, right? Or legend,
Yeah. Well, it's a ghost, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Ranger wasn't thinking. He was too occupied with that movie he was going to watch with his buddy Moose.
That's right.
Yeah.
And a moose can't be a ranger.
Yeah.
If you were wondering.
Yeah, Cory learned that today.
And so he's out of there, but before he says goodbye, he's like, hey, you guys can turn on the electric, right? And they're like, well, of course we can flip a fucking switch, right?
Yeah.
No problem.
Like, he's like, we're from like the city or something? We got electricity in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, go watch your movie with your moose.
So he's out of there, and they're like, this fucking idiot thinks we can't turn on electric, and they go to flip the light switch. That's not quite what he was talking about.
No.
Yeah.
They managed to turn it on, though, right?
No.
They didn't?
No.
I think we're watching two entirely different shows.
I'm assuming Feeney turned it on.
Okay, yeah. And then they're like, they go to the door, and there's Feeney looking into him very unapprovingly.
Yeah. But we're going to take a trip back to the pool table, and basically all you can say is they're both real bad.
Yeah, Frankie and
Or
Eric
incredibly unlucky.
Yeah. Yep, Eli shows up, and he's like, what's going on? Eric's love interest for the episode is like, they're playing pool, and neither one of them made a shot yet.
And I don't know if this is the scene, but like in 3 hours at least, or something like that.
Yeah, they got the record or something.
The fucking crowd's getting hyped every time they don't make a shot.
Yeah. Eric comes over to the girl, and he's like, so what's it like dating a, champion? She's like, I'll let you know when I find one. And then she grabs her purse and leaves.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sick burn.
Major burn.
Mm-hmm. Back to the cabin. There's no snow after they made the little 2-mile hike, which don't worry, it's only a mile each.
Yeah. That hunter math right there.
Yeah. And there's also no skiers, so what the fuck, Sean? Because Sean reported earlier that it's a fresh coat of snow out there. No biggie, should be fun. Plenty of snow bunnies.
I don't know what the deal is, Cory. They said there was over an inch of snow in the Rookies. And Cory's like, what's wrong with your voice, Sean? And he's like,
oh, nothing.
oh, nothing. You don't think Grady will come out with his axe, do you?
Now who are you making fun of this episode?
I don't know. But yeah, Sean's like, yeah, they said they had a inch of snow in the Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
Cory's like, what? The Rockies?
You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word for word. And he's like, the Rockies are 2,000 miles away, man. And Sean goes, I just thought they were being descriptive.
Yeah. The Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, mountains are rocky.
And then the lights come on, and we get a little, oh no, it might be Grady. It's Feeney.
Yep.
And he came to pack up the place to sell the place. And they in trouble now.
Yep.
The shit is on.
Because they should not be there.
No.
And he is upset. You like playing pool?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
What's our next scene?
Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's play some.
Okay.
You want to get a table?
Like right now.
Yeah.
In the middle of this show.
Yeah, fuck this show.
Yeah.
The next scene is actually pool.
You like skiing?
Never been.
Oh.
Never gave it a shot.
Cool.
You?
Next scene. I'm just kidding. I've never been skiing either. It terrifies me.
Snowboard?
Hell no.
Sled?
No.
What?
I did sled a few times.
Yeah.
Funny story. My dad hooked a sled to the back of a four-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
And he took me around the corner. I was on the sled, right? I get thrown off the sled. Hit my arm on the, road. It's all icy and shit. Cracked my humerus.
That's funny.
It wasn't very funny. And, a little beagle we had at the time came up. He's looking me in the face, making sure I'm okay. This beagle, I've never seen a dog lick his, lipstick more than this dog did. And there he is just looking me in the fucking face.
Lipstick?
Yeah. Male dogs have them.
Male dogs wear lipstick?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but that's all my dad could talk about at the hospital. Yeah.
So is this telling every nurse?
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah. Not only did this idiot fall off the sled, this dog that licks its nuts all the time went up and started looking him in the face. What a little moron.
That's fantastic.
Can you believe that I took off work to hang out with this little loser?
I actually did that?
No.
Oh.
No, he's cool about it.
Well, I mean, took off work to hang out with you.
No, he was just off that day, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're just adding to the joke.
Yeah. It was,
I see.
Yeah. I got a good day.
Very good.
Sorry.
This is back to the pool. No one has sank a ball in 3 hours. This is where the girl leaves. We're not very good at being in order here. Back to the cabin. Sean is going for the record of holding a fucking spoon on his nose.
Mm-hmm.
Which his previous record is 7.5 hours.
Yeah. If he had devoted 7.5 hours to reading, he might pass his history test.
Mm-hmm.
As we're, made privy to in this episode.
Yeah. Or did anything else for 7.5 hours. Probably be better.
Yeah. Like, I feel bad for him.
So we get to a little convo between Feeney and Sean. Sean just comes out and says, "Hey, dude, why you hate me so much?" And what happens?
Feeney's like, I don't hate you, you moron. Sit down. Let me tell you something about yourself. Like, you went to 5 schools in 4 days.
4 days?
Your father's name may be Jet or Chet. I'm not sure.
Thought it was Jed.
Jed. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, I don't give a shit. Anyways.
It's Chet, actually.
Yeah, Chet.
Yeah.
Like Chet Baker.
Yeah.
Chet Faker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Some jazz musician. I don't know. Anyways. He's like, tells him all this stuff about it himself. And he's like, and one of your favorite musical acts is the Counting Crows.
Mm-hmm.
And Sean's like, that's not in my record. Like all the other stuff was. And he's like, you're right. So,
I know you.
yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. You're my favorite over Mr. Matthews there. And
Yeah,
Cory.
do you think that upset Cory a little bit?
Yeah, he's probably like, well, what the fuck's my favorite musical artist?
What do you think Cory's favorite is at this point?
His favorite thing to listen to is the commentary for a Phillies game.
Yeah.
Or is he over baseball now?
I haven't heard about it in a while.
Yeah, he kind of. I think he burned himself out that first season.
Yeah. You like Counting Crows?
Some songs.
What's your favorite?
Oh, probably Long December.
Sing it to me.
I'm not saying it.
Tell me a line.
I won't do it justice.
I can't picture them, so
No.
I need help.
You can't picture the Counting Crows?
No.
Been a long December.
They got another hit?
Mr. Jones?
Hit? Mr. Jones?
Yeah.
What's that one?
You know, Mr. Jones and me.
Yeah.
She's looking at you. I know she's looking at me. All the beautiful women. Blah, blah, blah. Bow, 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 bow.
Okay. I guess, would that be cool at that time?
Fuck yeah, man. It's the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So Sean's cool.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Of course he is.
Okay.
Yeah. The Feeney tells him that, he doesn't hate him. He gets so frustrated when he sees such a charismatic young man just throw away all of his potential.
Yeah.
So.
He loves them.
Yeah.
He loves all of them.
Yeah.
And now it's time to do the dishes. And Sean says, well, if you know me so well, you know I fucking hate doing dishes. How do you feel about them?
Doing dishes?
Yeah.
I got a dishwashing machine, so don't think much about it.
Interesting. Feeney's watch.
Yep.
Goes down the drain.
Yep, as the boys are doing dishes, it goes down the drain. Feeney's about to lose his shit. And he's like, you know what? I've had it for like 30 years. It's probably about time to get a new watch. And that is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
As we learn later.
Well, Sean is up late at night after everyone else goes to bed. And he's finally reading a book for once. And what kind of book is it?
Well, it was the book that Feeney was reading, and it's actually not so much a book as it is Feeney's journal.
Ah. And what happens?
Sean looks at Cory, and he's like, Cory, you're never going to believe this. Listen to what Mr. Feeney was writing about. Cory's like, what's the matter with your voice? He's like, this is just how I sound when I'm reading a book.
It's a smart voice.
Yeah, this is my studious voice. Cory comes over and he's like, check this out. Called in sick today, so me and the missus could have a 3-day weekend up at the cabin.
Nice.
And he's like, Cory, check this out. Next day, didn't see the slopes, couldn't get out of the house.
Yeah.
Feeney, you dog, you.
Yeah, Feeney's having a lot of sex.
Yeah.
No skiing.
Nope, no slopes to be seen. Just the curves of a beautiful wife.
He's just like Sean.
Yeah.
Or Sean wishes,
Yeah,
I guess.
Cory. He says to Cory, doesn't that sound like something I would do, Cory?
Oh, boy.
Ladies, man.
We're in trouble.
Why?
Why not?
Nobody's listening.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
We say whatever we want on here.
That's true. I don't know why we do this.
This is your favorite show of all time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Can I gamble with your vape pen there?
Sure.
Thanks.
Watch out, you might get a mysterious lung disease.
I doubt it. You didn't buy this out of somebody's tub, did you?
Yes.
No shit.
So basically, as we go on, we discover that Feeney got the watch from his wife on their anniversary at this fucking cabin. So we're gonna feel a little bad about that if I'm Cory or Sean.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to feel so much like shit.
I'm gonna dive in some shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go crawling in a septic tank so I can assimilate my feelings with my physical self.
Yeah. So next morning, Feeney gets up. He's, packing up, ready to go. Gonna take the boys home. Cory rushes in. He's all dirty. He's like, well, I'm going to need like a fucking flashlight or a rope or some shit. I forget what he's looking
Mr. Feeney, you wouldn't happen to have a spare hazmat suit around here, would you? Yeah. I've been crawling around and shit with Sean. It's bad, dude.
It's bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's bad, dude.
It's bad, dude.
Sean comes in. He's fucking drenched. Got brown all over him. And at this point, Feeney is pissed.
Yeah, he's a little hot about it.
He's like, you're fucking dripping on the rugs. Yep. God damn it.
That was my wife's favorite rug.
I don't want to hear your fucking voices until we get back to the city, okay? Sean steps up. Mr. Feeney,
yeah.
I got something here for you.
Here's your dead wife's watch, you asshole.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking curmudgeon fuck.
And Feeney is, I would say, happy about this.
Yeah, he's like, oh, well. Oh, you boys an apology, don't I? Thank you.
Here's one thing.
Oh, he didn't apologize, did he? He was just like, oh, you boys a thank you. Mm-hmm. He didn't say thank you. He's just like, oh, you won.
I'll get you down the road.
Oh, yeah, get the fuck off the rug already.
Here's my thing. Where did they get this watch?
A septic tank.
And what does Feeney do when he gets it from Sean?
Cleans it off and puts it on his arm.
Yeah, very quick, just rub down and just slaps it right on. No biggie.
I don't have a response for you.
Are you doing that?
I don't have a witty comeback. I don't have a snarky comment about it. It's just what it is, man.
It just seemed like he cleaned that a little too quick for me.
Look, man, I've smelled some stinky ass watches.
Go on.
And I'm not putting that thing on until I got a Lysol wipe on it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how would you not know what I'm saying? That's a pretty direct fucking statement.
I think I got it.
Yeah. But no, I'll tell you a story if you want to hear about a stinky watch, okay?
Please, yeah. I love stinky watch stories.
Okay. How many have you heard?
Well, just this one from this episode, but...
My old job, we had a person there we would take care of, and they didn't like to bathe. Oh, they hated it. And they had a watch that they would wear. It was like a nylon watch or something. There's some kind of fabric on the thing.
That helps.
Yeah. So she had traded it with my boy there, you know, the one that was tight with me. Mm-hmm. And so I got it back from him because her and they and their siblings would they would like to say that somebody stole their thing when they actually gave them money for it.
Sure. Yeah.
And they would try to keep the money and get their thing back. You know, it's like a prison yard next door there. But got it back for him. And as I grab it, I catch a whiff of something. I'm like, what the hell is that smell? And it's like, it can't be a watch. I've never, like, how does a watch fucking stink? Like, seriously, it's on your wrist. And I was like, I just hold it up to my nose and take a whiff. Dude.
Yeah.
I've never smelled anything that smelled as bad as that did.
Give me a little descriptor.
Like, H.P. Lovecraft could not write a fucking horror story that could measure up to that watch's scent.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's smelly.
Yeah. It was just, fuck, like any foul smell you could think of, just throw it into a pot, mix it up, and you would get close to this watch's scent.
Close.
Yeah.
So they're back home, and they're in trouble. We got Amy there, we got Alan there, we got Mr. Turner there.
Yeah, Turner threw
All
me for a second.
Parents.
I was like, what the fuck's Turner doing there? I was like, oh yeah, he takes care of Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of hadn't mentioned that in a while, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean's living with Turner.
Yep.
Yep.
And Feeney kind of half-ass defends them in a way, like, oh, they're okay. Like, don't worry.
Yeah.
You know,
they're good boys.
I guess that's the thank you, or I owe you one that he was talking
He's gonna
about.
pay him back. He's like, this gesture will not do. I will keep you all out of trouble.
And they go outside with Feeney. He gives them a little advice of keep your mouth shut, nod your head. Should be fine.
Yep, you're in the clear if you can do that.
And then we see Feeney, and he attempts the old spoon on the nose trick.
Yeah, and he holds it there for a little bit, and he's like, still don't get it.
Did you ever do that?
No.
No?
No.
All right.
My nose isn't big enough for it.
We'll have a contest after this.
Okay.
And that's the end up until the after credit scene, of course, where we're playing pool some more. They've played for 15 hours at this point. I think Eric's asleep.
Yeah.
Frankie and Joey are like, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Frankie's got to go to church because he sings on the choir,
yeah,
apparently.
He's an alto.
Yeah.
Voiced like an angel, this boy.
Yeah. And so they leave. Eric says, you fucking quitters. He takes one more shot. Knocks all the balls in.
Sinks everyone. Yep. And he's like, just like in Mexico.
And that's the end.
Yeah.
What else you got for us?
That's it.
What was your notes?
That's seriously it. Feeney trying to move in on Amy. Pool. Skiing. Oh, another one. When Feeney comes up to the cabin and he catches the boys, they try to pull a quick one on him. He's like, that is a bald-faced lie.
Yeah.
Never heard that before. I've heard bold-face. Never heard bald-face.
Yeah.
So I was looking it up. I won't go into it, but if you guys want to Google that, there's a fucking 300-word essay on the difference between bold, bald, and bare-faced lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Barefaced?
Yeah, they threw bare-face in there.
Interesting. Yeah. I would like to hear more about that. If only there was a podcast that could cover it and didn't make me Google it.
Yeah. If you guys find that podcast,
yeah, share it to us. Let us know over at Bore Meets World on Twitter.
Yeah, because I ain't reading it, and I ain't telling you what it said. So.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all my shit.
Is that pretty good?
Yeah, I got all my shit in.
All right. I guess that's the end. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's episode of Half Hour Haunts, whatever it might be about. Erie, Indiana, right?
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And, yeah, that should be it. Get some merch over at boremerch.com.
You guys got to get that mug. You got to get that Johnny Baboon shirt. It's my favorite shirt.
Yeah, he loves it so much that he's wearing it right now.
Yeah, I'm wearing 2 of them.
How comfortable is it?
It's so comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What size did you get?
I got a XL.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Feel pretty good?
Pretty
Looks
good.
pretty good.
It's a little snug.
Yeah.
A little form-fitting.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, I guess not. Well, a little bit wrong with that. Like, what the fuck am I doing being snug in an extra large? Let's talk about that for a minute. We ask the real questions on Board Meets World.
That's pretty good. All right, that's Board Meets World. We'll see you next week with the 12th one of season 3, right?
Yep. Next week it'll be episode 12 of Boy Meets World. And that one is not titled Daniel Stern. It is titled... Let me pull this up real quick. I was not prepared for this. Where's my Boy Meets World? Oh my gosh. There it is. Next week's episode is called The Grass is Always Greener.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is it better than this one?
Maybe.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second, because, like, this one's kind of meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of went over that.
We did.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.
Bye.